Welcome back, everybody. Been a long time. This is going to be episode, I guess it's 36 of the Armory Chat series. It's been a very long winter and been a lot going on and really can't go into in this, but I wanted to update on a project that actually went out of the Armory late last year, and we finally have it back from the 07. So what this is originally a Martini-Henry, a British 577 450, and it was made, according to the date on it, 1887. So let's see here if we can show that, get in the light. 1887. The VR is Victoria Regent, which means Queen Victoria's reign, and then the 4 and the 1, the Roman numeral 4 and the 1, I have no idea. So if you're a martini expert, please chime in and let me know what that is. So some of you can already tell this is not a normal Martini-Henry action. This has been converted by some guys out west to 4570, as they actually were calling it. They were calling it 45 government. The problem was, when we got this, we had seen it online and it looked very cool. I mean, who doesn't like a martini action, a martini gun? But you know, a lot of these guns, it's just not even worth dicking with them, because the ammo is just such, it's the ammo for 577 450, the Kynoch, or I can't even pronounce it, that ammo, it's so expensive, it's ridiculous. It's cost prohibitive to even mess with it. But 4570 is a standard round here in the Armorys, and I was like, man, that would be cool to have a martini gun that would shoot 4570. When the gun came in, there was a lot of problems. So right off the bat, without even firing it, we could tell that most likely the headspace wasn't correct, because we didn't feel that it was closing all the way. It just looked a little ratty, and we were worried that it was out of headspace, which would be not safe to fire. Also, another problem is the lever would drop loose. If you basically let go of the gun, the lever would drop loose. The rear sight was moving, and so, you know, with all that stuff combined, we were legitimately concerned, is this thing even safe? Even if you fix everything, is it safe? So off to the 07 it went. And he, you know, was obviously familiar with Martini-Henry actions. You know, this is a different animal. When he opened this gun up, he discovered a few things. The first thing is that it was 4 thousandths out of headspace. And all the parts internally had been reworked. So if he touches one part, his argument was, I'm going to end up having to redo this whole gun, redo all the parts. And you know, we really didn't want to spend crazy amounts of money on this gun. This wasn't, as nice as it looks, it wasn't a uber expensive gun. So he's looking at that, and he's kind of having some issues figuring out how he's going to get the headspace to come into what we're comfortable with. So he starts looking at the lever and the pistol grip. And what ended up happening was, he's looking at it and looking at it, and the way they had done this conversion, because the original ones come out a lot longer, the lever, and I think it even locks into the stock. Well, they had to curve it to match a pistol grip, but what they had done is it wasn't actually completely closing. So what he ended up doing is, very high up, see if we can get this on, I don't know if we can get this on video or not, but right up in here, he took what he tells us is a fair amount of metal. He took off the inside of this lever. As soon as he took that metal off of the lever, action closes. It stays closed. I mean, it'll still fall if we bang on it, but it basically stays. That also gave him the 4 thousandths headspace that we needed to get the action to come into, you know, spec for closure. So we're like, hallelujah. We expected, he had this gun for months, and we expected the bill for this to be as much as we paid for the gun. and we we really dodged a bullet on it, no pun intended. So from now on, he's going to go from being the 07 to 007 because he's James Bond as far as we're concerned. So let's give some basic features here. Let's see, what do we got? We've got possibly a custom barrel. Let's see if I can get the I'm not certain, but I believe these sights are custom. If you are a Martini guy, chime in, let me know what you think with these sights. There's a bead on it, and it's got a little some checkering here to kind of reduce some glare. It's marked 4570. You barely see it right there under the wood. Came with this sling. This is some leather sling called Longhorn. I have no idea. I don't know what this is, any good or not. The wood actually looks, looks really good on it. Let's see what else is there. Obviously, custom sling mounts. We had somebody guess that the barrel on this might be a hogged out 1903 barrel. So we're not really, I don't know about that either. It's possible. That profile seems a bit thick to me, but I haven't looked at 1903s in a long time. So, all right, for those that want to see how the action works, your money payoff is on this side. When you see this little trapezoidal teardrop looking shape on the right side of the action, you close the action, you close it, that closes the block, you pull the trigger. Now watch the teardrop. That tells you that the gun is fired. Drop the lever, throws the brass out, put another one in, rinse and repeat. So that's how these guns basically work. So that basically wraps it up. The Martini 4570 conversion is now officially been declared safe to shoot. So we're going to take it out to the new range, shoot it on steel. We got some steel targets that we got in that we need to test, and I think a big 405 grain 4570 round would be a perfect medium to see if a steel target can take the punishment from one of our vendors. And if you want to see more about this gun or videos of it on the range, go to our blog page, john1911.com. That's JOHN1911.com. Remember, it's all about shooting guns and having fun. Everybody, have a good day.